Hello, my name's Shreya, and today I'm going to talk to you guys about what I consider to be one of the biggest barriers in the innovation process, something I've dubbed the fear factor. So when I was in middle school, I always wanted to learn how to code, but it always seemed like something really far out, like for smart people and for adults. So one day, on April 6, 2018, huge day for me, I sat down and I started to learn how to code HTML. I went through CodePen and basically reverse engineered a bunch of the different programs. And this was my personal breakthrough. Soon enough, I found myself exploring fields such as artificial intelligence, quantum computing, and doing a bunch of research in those fields. 2 years back, I would have considered studying these topics as foreign and way out there, something only adults could do, and practically unreachable. So what I've realized is that other kids like me may not be able to conquer this mental barrier, this fear factor, and learn to sit down and learn something new outside of their curriculum. They may not believe that they have the power to do these things. This summer, I went to a camp at UT Austin, and we got to visit different startups in the area. At one of the startups, a guy asked, "Hey, do any of you guys have any startups or companies of your own?" And I remember someone automatically said, "Oh, we're just high school students. We can't have companies yet." And to his surprise, I nervously raised my hand, and the presenter had me get up in front of the entire cohort of people and pitch my idea of smart technologies for students in education. So what I have to say to those students who are ambitious but afraid of doing things that are adult-like is that no matter how difficult it may seem, they shouldn't be afraid, and they should learn to discover their own superpower. Something that I did in my school to try to eliminate the fear factor was I brought FIRST to my school. FIRST is a robotics competition where you gametize engineering and you work together to create and build a robot. So when I pitched this idea, I wasn't expecting so much traction, but surprisingly, half of the sophomore grade joined. And I found that a lot of them started to overcome their fear factor to learn how to cut metal, how to wire a robot, and program. So if there's one takeaway you have to take from my mini presentation, it's that students have great potential to innovate and strive and accomplish just as much, or maybe even more, than adults. Adults should have the mindset of being supportive and aiding children when they're pursuing a higher level path. And for students, if you're afraid of something, then it's probably worth fighting for. Go for it. Thank you.